Hey guys, today I just want to quickly cover off on what the no Duff principle is. Firstly, no Duff is a term used in the military to signify the legitimacy of a situation. It's used in a similar fashion as someone wants to say, dead set, seriously, or no shit. To put it in the context, Macca just knocked back a slab of Teds before PT. What? Really? Mate, no Duff. Now that we've cleared that up, let's move on to what it means in the broader term. When I propose you use the no Duff principle, I mean a few things, and we'll cover off on those points just quickly. Number 1, self-discipline. Number 2, be honest with yourself. And number 3, don't make excuses. Number 1, self-discipline. You have to train yourself into tricking your mind that what you need to do is an absolute necessity, not a want, but a need. For example, don't say, I want to train, say, I need to train. When you're able to develop this mindset that what you're setting out to do is an absolute necessity, you become a very dangerous person. Let me use the animal kingdom as an example. A leopard doesn't just go out into the wild because it wants to kill. It kills because it needs to. It kills because it needs to eat. Because if it doesn't eat, it's going to die. Therefore, the motivation to do the task comes from absolute necessity, not desire. There is no second option. Let me use The Dark Knight Rises as another example. Remember when Bane puts Batman in that underground prison and the only way up is to scale those rocks and make the leap of faith? And he tries and tries again, but he keeps on falling down. Then that old bloke tells him the only way to make it out is to climb without the rope. He had all the motivation to climb and get out, but he knew if he failed, he'd be alright because of the rope. I'm not saying go and do stuff without safety gear, I'm just using this as an example. So when he removed the rope, if he failed, he'd fall to his death. So now he knew he needed to make that leap. So yeah, like I was saying, try your best to convert your desire to necessity, and you'll become a very dangerous person with that self-discipline. Point number 2, being honest with yourself. Everyone tells white lies every now and then, but why lie to yourself? Who are you trying to convince except yourself? Honestly. Find out what kind of person you are and find out what kind of person you want to be. If you're not at that point already, then you now have a clear path that you need to start working towards to become that next evolution of yourself. When I say be honest with yourself, when you're trying to find workouts to get fitter, pick something that fits what you're aiming for, not something that looks cool to other people. Don't pick workouts that you know you definitely can't do. Have some self-discipline, reduce your ego, and regress to a lower level. There is nothing wrong with progression. If you struggle to do something, be honest with yourself and find a way to get good at it. Google, YouTube, the possibilities of education are endless in today's age of information. If you're injured, be honest with yourself. What can you really actually do? Oh, I've injured my wrist and I'm not going to train. Bullshit, mate. There's still a countless number of exercises you could be doing while you're in the healing process. Which leads into my next point, number 3. Don't make excuses. This one ties in with my first point. Have some self-discipline and do it. If you know you can do it, that is, you're not injured or recovering, then just do it. Follow Nike's slogan and literally, just do it. If you sit and contemplate about it, you're wasting time. Just get up and start, because that's the hardest part. Once you're there and started, you've got more reason to keep going than to stop. It's so common to hear the classic, oh, it's too cold, oh, it's raining, oh, it's too early. If you're telling your mates these excuses, you're fighting a losing battle. And if you're telling these excuses to yourself, then you've already lost that battle. You're only hindering your own self-development by having a conversation with yourself in your head. Just tell yourself to stop and go on. It's pretty simple. The hardest part is the battle with yourself. And that pretty much sums it up, guys. You can apply the no Duff principle to more than just training. You can apply it to anything you do in everyday life. This is by no means any form of life coaching. I'm just expressing my definition of the no Duff principle and making suggestions at how you can employ that as a powerful tool to do any tasks that need to be completed. As always, hope you enjoyed the video and learned something, and hope you take something away. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe and share with your mates. If you have any questions, ask down below. Cheers.